Hi guys, Dave Dog here, back for episode 4 of our Road to Glory with Bradford Park Avenue. Things were getting very bad, and we'll see as we'll look into the results that we've had since episode 3. But one thing has changed my mind: the scouting has started to work. We've got our top priority focus that we set up for a central defender, defensive midfielder and attacking midfielder left, and as I said, this one has come back on again, the Vanarama National League North and South. The general scouting one has come up, but we are getting some scouting recommendations in for the positions that we've asked for. And good news, we've got some offers in and offers accepted already. So let's have a look at those. If we look at the incomings, we've got Rob Roberts for a transfer from Tranmere. They wanted a goalkeeper and they were interested in our young goalkeeper, Brandon Barber, so we've done a straight swap offer. Still waiting to hear from that one. Brendan Goff, on loan to the end of the season, is a defensive midfielder or a ball-winning midfielder. We've made a loan offer for him, 70% of his wages, and we're waiting to hear back on that one. The next guy will be very recognisable to you Avenue fans. Will Lancaster is currently on loan from Barnsley in real life with the club, and he can play centre defence and defensive midfielder, and we've offered him a contract which is accepted. So Will Lancaster will be coming into our game as well as real life, so we're getting some movement there. We've also gone to the director of football, Peter Crouch, as you may remember, and asked him for some recommendations, and he's recommended some that we're scouting at the moment: left wingers and left backs. So we may be getting some new faces in now we've been a bit more proactive with it. Let's have a look at the results then that made me feel like giving up. So in the last episode we went down to Chester in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. Chester doing well near the top of the league. They beat us 2-0. 2 early goals from Charlie Caton. We couldn't get back into the game. It wasn't a bad result, but what's following isn't very good at all. We went to Stourbridge, who were down near the foot of the table, and got a 0-0 draw, so we were still quite solid defensively. But the other problem was we weren't scoring any goals. If you look at the last 3 games there, Blythe, Chester, Stourbridge, no goals scored. We got a point at Stourbridge. Next game was Scarborough at home. Again, no goals, a narrow defeat. And we slightly changed the formation in those last 2 to make it a 4-1-3-2. To try and get more bite in midfield and more possession. Forwards out of form. Our creative player Will Longbottom, who has been creating a lot, he has hit some bad form as well. So goal from Kane Shepherd in the 2nd minute. So we changed to a 5 at the back, 3 central defenders in a 5-2-3, and we had a good result at Spennymoor. 1-0, Sam's getting the goal in the 82nd minute from a corner. We've got our corner set up for the near post, which is a bit of a cheat code really. He gets you several goals a season. Abontahoma as well, playing well with 8.2 and a really good defensive performance. So then we played Warrington, who were bottom of the league, at home, and again same formation, 2-0, very good defensively. Longbottom penalty in 3rd minute got us off to a good start, and a goal in added time at the end of the game from Harry Lovick made it 2-0. We were much more dominant than that, should have won by more, but again very promising with this formation, this tactic, with 2 clean sheets. Next game though, that's when the wheels came off. We played local rivals Guiseley away. They were up in 4th in the table, of actually 3rd now I believe, and 3-0 defeat. Lots of to-ins and fro-ins in the press between managers and trying to wind things up and just tried to keep it calm. We said we would be going to wholeheartedly into this game, but nothing went right. No goals again. 3 goals for Guiseley. 39 minutes, 74 and 79. Tom McCauley had a good game. It could have been more. Game to be forgotten, and this is where it really started going wrong from then on. We played Chorley, who are up in the playoff positions, at home, and we lost 4-0. Connor Hall, hat-trick. This is one thing that is not realistic in Football Manager. Connor Hall has been playing for Chorley for a number of years now, scoring lots of goals. Surely in real life he would have been picked up by a league team. Since the game started, 21-22, 10 goals, 15 goals, 18 goals, 33 goals and 17 so far this season. A league team would have taken a punt on him. The transfer system at lower league level is broken and something that needs sorting out. Then we went away to Matlock. changed the system because we'd lost the 3. Went back to the old 4-2-4, which is a 4-1-1-4. Matlock are a team that are up around the playoffs, and we went down 2-1. Early goal conceded, 5 minutes. Zondo got us back in it. First goal for a while for him. We conceded it in added time to go down 2-1, and things were just not going right at all. Will Longbottom missed a penalty. Look at his mark, 5.6. He went from bad to worse after missing that penalty. I was really despairing as what we were going to do. Next one, FA Trophy. We got a tough draw. Scarborough, again, they're up there. Changed formation again. We went to a 4-4-2. So 3-1. We were out of the FA Trophy. So then home to Banbury, another formation change. Maybe this is where I'm going wrong. I'm not giving them a chance to settle into these formations. But we played a 4-3-1-2, so a 4-3-3 really, with 2 strikers and 1 behind. We went back to our number 10 role. Banbury are up in the playoff positions. 2-0 we went down. Goals towards the end of the first half. 44 minutes, 45 plus 1. And again, no score at home. Abonto Home was playing well. Hamed got 7.1, but he missed chances. The goal scoring is a problem, and as well as not scoring, we're letting them in. Just as I was saying, we were sorting the defence out and we were solid defensively. It's turned around. I was considering finishing this save because I can't see me getting anywhere. So then we went to Boston, who were top of the league and going well. We went with a 4-4-2 and we went defensive, and it was a tight game, although we didn't have many chances. Gary Brazier, 11th minute, gave them a lead. They looked comfortable on that. There was never any chance of us really getting a draw. Scoring wise, we've scored 2 goals in our last 6 games and conceded 15. So not looking very good at all. Some good news was that the scouting system is working. We're going to get some players in, but on the other side we've got some players that are not very happy. Harrison Hopper is one of them. He's on the transfer list, couldn't bring him round. He's only listed as a squad player, but he's wanting to play. He only wants to play central midfield, not the right winger that I have played him as most. He wants to be a ball winning midfielder. So let's have a look at the team we're going with today. So staying in the 4-4-2 formation, we've got Macaulay in goal, ever present this season. Right back is a Dunstan, a Bontahoma and Sams in the central defence, both having a good understanding there. Ferguson is going to be playing left back. I'm going to stick with Ferguson until we get another player in. In the midfield then, we've got Quansah playing as a ball winning midfielder on defend. Definitely going to be getting somebody into a better player into that role. Truman partners him as an advanced playmaker, and wide we've got inverted wingers Longbottom and Lovick. So we've got O'Boyle and Hamed up front. O'Boyle as a deep line forward, Hamed as a poacher. We're going in balanced, and we've changed to gegenpress rather than the counter-attacking. And if we can get some goals, that defence should be good enough. So let's get into the game and see if we can get back on the winning trail or even score a goal. Would be a start. So the pre-match team talk then, we're going to pump fists and we're going to go with what assistant Danny Bushell is recommending. We're all sick and tired of getting bad results, so go out there and change that starting now. Will Longbottom's motivated before anything's said, so as I was saying, he's been in bad form. Let's hope he's going to get back to some of his earlier season forms, and that motivates Finn O'Boyle and Will Truman. So there we are, 4-4-2, old school. Alfreton 12th in the league. They're coming in with a 4-2-3-1, the standard opposition formation. Most teams lining up in that formation. So let's get to the kick-off then. Alfreton about 8 to 10 points in front of us, but very similar records. So we're into the game then. Very similar records. The ones that they've beaten recently have all been in the bottom 4. So as I say, very similar record to us. Here's Hobson coming through with a shot early on, but that's over. We keep them to shots outside the box there, then we should be okay. And we've had one shot as well, better chance than theirs at 0.13. And we're dominating possession. We seem to be dominating possession with this 4 in midfield. 2 yellow cards for them. Let's press Jensen Jones. We don't get a chance. There's a free kick and a Bontahoma. This is what I don't like, and there's nothing I can do to change it. We knock balls up, just their central defenders just head them out. Like that, but Hamed's got away from him here and he's rifled into the net. Good ball by Quansah, and 26th minute Hamed gives us the lead, and their defender missed it. Let's press this Jensen Jones. So here we go. Quansah. Jones lets it go over the head, and Hamed's onto it, whacks it into the net. What a start that is. Keep on like this, guys. And maybe it's these new signings possibly coming in that's affecting the game and up in the game. But nothing on target yet from Alfreton. And we're whizzing through the game here, getting to half-time. In front will be a bonus. And look at the yellow cards for Alfreton. 6 cards. The half-time team chart, everybody's playing well. Just Finn O'Boyle with 6.6 is the lowest, but good performances are all round. We're going to keep that good feeling going. We're going to outstretch arms. I'm happy with how we've dominated possession so far, and that's made everybody delighted. So get out there, boys, and see this game through. And we're into the second half. Keep this possession going. Hopefully we can turn one of those yellow cards into a second and get a numerical advantage. Nothing much going on, and we've only had 1 shot on target, the goal. They are getting shots on target, but nothing, no great chances. And it's whizzing through. 68 minutes. Longbottom suffered a bruised shin, but should be able to play through it. But let's have a look, see if we can make some changes. Let's put Zondo up front instead of Finn O'Boyle. A bit more firepower. So we've got John Joe Brazel on the bench today. He's not made his debut yet. He's a 2-star, got quite a lot of pace, and he's improving. So he's been playing well in the under-18s as an overage player. I want to get him on at some point. Let's just keep it as it is for now. Just the 1 sub then. Zondo coming on for Finn O'Boyle. And we've still only got 1 shot on target. But the game is going away, and it's a corner though to Alfreton. Corner and headed towards goal there. Hit the woodwork. I didn't see who it was, but a shock there, a scare. And let's have a look. We've only got 5 minutes left. Ferguson is doing alright at 6.8. Both fullbacks 6.8. So you know you're playing well if your fullbacks have got decent scores. Let's give Brazel his debut. Let's bring Longbottom off. So he's a left footer, so we're going to swap them over, and we'll keep it at that, not making substitutes for the sake of it. And we've only the 1 goal, and it's Alfreton. They're going to be knocking on the door here. Free header, and it's just wide. Very close. It's keeping us on our toes is this game. And we've got a throw in here. We're on the attack. A Dunstan crosses in. A Bontahoma heads in, and a good cross from a Dunstan, and that should settle it. A Bontahoma seeing the game out for a change. He usually gets tired towards the end of the game. Quansah 1-2, Longbottom, great cross. Not a Longbottom, a Dunstan it was. Up from full back. 2-0. And I'm surprised they must have taken their foot off the gas or something at Alfreton. No more yellow cards for them. Oh, they got calmed down at half time. It looks like they're going to get a goal back and make this go to the wire. And they're coming down the left side here. Never getting any tackles in. You never see any fullbacks get any tackles in. There's Ferguson. Cross in, nobody near it. They're not providing much threat up front. Here's Hamed. Hamed crosses in. Truman makes it 3-0. Oh, it was good that I carried on this save. I was really close to forgetting about it totally. I was so down how things were going. But amazing how a few transfers can raise the spirits. 3-0 and we're cruising. Only 3 shots on target. Doesn't say much for their keeper. And there we go. 3-0. Macaulay 7.5. He must have made some brilliant saves that we didn't see. But look at those defensive performances. Fullbacks. As a game had an update recently. Fullback 7.4, 7.8. Scouting working. I think someone's been listening to me. A Bontahoma captain finishes a game, plays in 90 minutes. Must be first time for a while. A comprehensive victory there over Alfreton. Let's see where we are in the table after that. And we're in 17th position, 21 points from 21 games. The relegation ratio, we're above that. We're 4 points above the next team down. So a bit of a gap there, but 16 points away from the playoffs. I think the best we can do probably is mid-table again. if we can beat last season, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just make sure we don't get relegated. So we're going to come back for the next episode and keep bringing you home games. Let's go for an away game. Let's go for Braintree away. Was it Braintree that we thrashed earlier in the season? Yeah, we beat Braintree 5-1 at home. They are 15th in the league, so around about us. So we're going to come back for that one, 24th of January, Braintree away. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe. If you want to make any comments, and if you want to pick me up a little bit after being down over those defeats and everything not working. And I hope to see you again next time. Thanks very much for watching. This is Dave Dog. Bye for now.